Hello, today we're going to be learning about graphing absolute value equations. Please make sure you take notes on all the examples and you complete the survey that follows the video. So an absolute value function has a form such as this. It looks very similar to the quadratic vertex form, but in this case it's absolute value. So what you can see here is that we have a, and then instead of parentheses we have the absolute value bars. And inside is the x minus h, and on the outside is the plus k. And the graph of it looks very similar to the one on the bottom right there. It's a V shape. Unlike the parabola, which was a U shape, this is a V shape. Some important things about this. The first number inside with the x minus h, that is the number that tells us how it's going to graph to the left or to the right. Just like in a quadratic, if it's negative, we're going to move it to the right. And if it's positive, we're going to move it to the left. The same thing as h being a liar and k telling the truth. The number on the outside of the absolute value that's being added or subtracted is going to tell us how we're going to move the quadratic up and down. So just like in the quadratic, the absolute value, the v, slides up and down, and k tells the truth. The number outside the absolute value that is multiplied is the slope of the right arm of the arm of your graph. The left side mirrors this. Now we are going to keep it where a is 1, but just so you know, there is a purpose to that a there. So again, the negative h comma k is always, or the opposite h comma k is always going to be the vertex, just like before. And if a is negative, the graph will open down. So just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and do this first example. The first thing you want to do is find the vertex. For the h being a liar, that means it's going to have the value of a positive 3, and k tells the truth, so it's a positive 4. So our vertex is 3, 4. And that's where I'm going to start it. Then from there, since a is 1, and we will always have 1, it's going to go up, and the way we do it is we're going to count from the vertex. So like we said, over 3, up 4, I'm going to count up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, and so on and so forth. And again, this is going to be an arrow at the end. Just like in the parabolas, one side has an arrow. The left side is exactly the same, heading up in the same direction, has the same slope. Let's do another one. In this one, the vertex, h is a liar, so it's at negative 2. K tells the truth, so it's negative 1. Then from here, I see that a is negative, so it's going to open down. So when I move over to my vertex, which is to the left 2, down 1, now I'm going to go down 1 to the right 1. So the V is now upside down. These are your survey questions. Please make sure you get those answered, and we will go over them tomorrow. Have a great day.